Joining me now is Priyanka Chaturvedi, the Shiv Sena UBT Congress Member of Parliament. Appreciate your joining us, Priyanka Chaturvedi. You've set the cat among the pigeons in a way by questioning the Congress's strategy for Haryana, their strategy to go it alone. Is this the Shiv Sena ahead of the Maharashtra elections, drawing some red lines saying Congress, we will not accept Congress dadagiri?
I wouldn't call it red lines. I was just saying that they would have to reassess this because they went to a Haryana election saying that they were confident enough to win on their own. There was a massive anti-incumbency against the Bharatiya Janata Party. We saw there was anger on the ground. There were various issues that were affecting Haryana. And Congress was pretty confident that they would do it on their own. They were so confident that they refused an alliance with Aam Aadmi Party as well as Samajwadi Party, similar to what happened in Madhya Pradesh. Unfortunately, the results haven't gone that way. So the idea was that they will obviously reassess their strategy and also understand. For example, in Jammu and Kashmir, most of the heavy lifting has been done by National Conference, and it has been a successful experiment, successful attempt. So now that Haryana elections is done and dusted, Jharkhand and Maharashtra both are in alliance with other political parties and my party as well as NCP-SP. So we would need to come together, assess all the damage which has already been done and work together cohesively to ensure that Maharashtra's, whatever fights that we've been fighting for in Maharashtra we are successful in it.
No, are you saying somewhere, no ma'am, are you somewhere saying that the Shiv Sena, UBT and the NCP, Sharad Pawar or the regional parties in general are the ones doing the heavy lifting and the Congress needs to recognize that? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, absolutely. I think Congress, I'm very certain that they acknowledge that, but it has to be understood. For example, even in the Lok Sabha elections in Uttar Pradesh, we saw that Samajwadi played an important role. We've seen it in various other states. For example, Tamil Nadu, DMK does the heavy lifting. So we are in a scenario in Maharashtra where our big fight is bigger. Our fight is for the constitution and what the values of Maharashtra are, which are trampled upon by the Bharatiya Janata Party to be in power. Breaking away two regional parties which were voicing the voice of the Marathi people and of Maharashtra in the center and in the state was broken down by them. They got family to fight against family. And that is a lesson that even the people of Maharashtra wanting to teach them. The corruption is rampant, and I tweeted it about in the morning that over 1,000 GRs within 1 week. So crores and crores of money being spent for the prachar of this government, Mahajhuti government. So our responsibility is bigger. So hope we understand the responsibilities and divide the responsibilities in such a way
is this
that
a campaign? Is this a campaign about the constitution or is this about the chief ministership? Uddhav Thackeray, Sanjay Raut yesterday have reiterated that your alliance should announce a chief ministership. Are you using the Haryana election result to send a message to the Congress that now is the time to choose a chief ministerial candidate for Maharashtra? Somewhere are the allies putting pressure on the Congress because the Congress has lost Haryana?
No, Congress has lost Haryana and we have already given an opinion on this, that there was a sense of confidence, there was a sense of hubris that, okay, BJP is not doing well, so we are coming back to power. So there could be various other reasons which I'm sure they will look into. As far as Maharashtra is concerned, we have made a point very clear. Uddhavji also yesterday said that talking about strike rate all the time, it ends up damaging the alliance simply because we've seen that happen with the BJP, try to pull our candidates down and trying to weaken each other to get a better strike rate doesn't work. So in the interest of Maharashtra, and Uddhavji has said this very categorically, in the interest of Maharashtra, irrespective of who the CM, who we declare as the CM or a phase who's going to be leading the campaign, it is important to ensure that we are putting up a strong fight, united fight with a united strategy. That is something that we are very, very clear about.
Are you pushing somewhere, ma'am, I'm sorry, are you pushing somewhere the Congress to accept almost the leadership of Uddhav Thackeray or Sharad Pawar, using the fact that the Congress perhaps has been weakened by that Haryana defeat to have your say? Be honest with me.
No, it is... No, I'll be as honest as everyone has been, and I've always been a person who speaks her mind. And in that context, and considering that I do have some experience working with the Congress party, that is why I'm saying this, that as far as Maharashtra is concerned, it's a very different election as compared to Haryana. That was over 90 seats. This is 288 seats. We have 6 political parties. We have very strong regional parties who are present there. So we have to have a different narrative in the state of Maharashtra and a united effort. And our opinion is very clear that there has to be a phase. It is not about the CM chair. Let's be very clear. But if you look at
there has to be a
all
phase.
The surveys that even probably India Today has done.
You're saying there has to be a phase.
Yes, there has to be Uddhav Sahab has already said this. Declare irrespective of which party the person belongs to. Whoever we think can lead this entire campaign of Mahavikas Aghadi should be declared. This is our opinion. This is our considered opinion. The other 2 political parties can agree, disagree, and we can jointly decide.
But I find it interesting that you all are stressing on, ma'am, I find it interesting you are stressing on this a day after the Congress has lost Haryana. It seems almost, as I repeat, parties like the Shiv Sena are seeing this as a moment for muscle flexing, perhaps ahead of seat sharing, leadership, all these, are they all on the table or not?
No, I think Rajdeep, you missed our Karyakarta Sammelan that Mahavikas Aghadi had together jointly, where Sharad Pawarji was there, Nana Patole was there, and so was Uddhav Sahab. And Uddhav Sahab had even said it then. Okay, as far as our party is concerned in this alliance in Shiv Sena, we feel that we should have a phase, because it becomes difficult to, design an entire strategy. Who's leading who becomes important. This is exactly what he had expressed even at that Karyakarta Sammelan, which was covered live across all news channels across the country. The 2 political parties may differ on it, but that does not change our opinion that yes, I think it would make better strategy that if we have a phase to it. That is what we are reiterating. It can also, there can be a consensus whether it makes sense to go together without a phase or with a phase.
Okay.
That is all. There is no pressure. There is absolutely no, after their Haryana result, we are building pressure. Not at all.
Okay, so let me ask you in conclusion, is there any, do you see the Congress as a liability now because of what's happened in Haryana, and is there any possibility therefore of any change in stand ahead of the Maharashtra elections? Are you very clear you all will go into this election together, and do you see the Congress as a liability?
Yes. No. I mean, I don't think anyone should call anybody a liability. We also need to understand the ground reality. The ground reality would be on the winnability, because our commitment is to the people of Maharashtra. Our commitment is to ensure that this unconstitutional government is voted out of power, and people who have lost their jobs, people who are sitting jobless, people who are seeing industries move away from Maharashtra, absolute corruption that is happening in Maharashtra has to be voted out.
Okay, there you have, therefore, Priyanka Chaturvedi saying, have a face for the battle for Maharashtra for the India Alliance. Now, that's as far as the India Alliance goes and the Congress party goes. They have much to introspect.